details like health, info, mappings, cache, beans, environment, logging levels, it's and display at one place. Even it stores all microservice number of instances details. It is something like a dashboard. Okay, it's something like a dashboard here. If you just see, you have different microservices. Okay, for example, a company microservice. Okay, a customer microservice. Here we have, like you have lot of microservice. Okay, there is a central server. This is called admin server. It is going to get the actuator result. Actuator we are going to add in every microservice, but actuator should be executed manually. We are going to add one admin client dependency. Admin client dependency. For this, you have to give admin server URL. It will be linked here. Server will call client, and client will execute actuator. The result is given back to admin server, and you are going to see all the result here. Info, beans, cache, health, like that. This is not by Spring Boot. This is third party called code centric, like Apache product, Oracle product. Here it's a code centric. This is only to know whether applications are running perfectly or not. All instances are created properly or not. Eureka server runs in a private environment. You cannot access Eureka URL outside, but admin server you can access. Okay, so here how it can be handled, that I am going to show. Okay, so here code modifications. Okay, I am going to show here one by one. Are you able to listen my voice, everyone? Thank you. Okay, I'll give code modifications. Observe this one. Look at file, new, starter project, SMA admin server. Okay. Here I'll choose admin. This is one time. For admin server. Okay, this is for every microservice. Next button and finish button. Meanwhile, for a company service, you need to add starter, that is actuator, and admin client. These two for every microservice. Next button, pom.xml and finish button. Okay, so first let me finish admin server. Write one annotation here, enable admin server. Okay, so here I am writing application.properties server.port 8761. Sorry, it's 999 and I'm just writing the port number, nothing else. I am running this application. Okay, localhost 9999. Okay, you can see here. This is dashboard, applications, wallboard, like journal, you can see here, about, you can see. Next. Okay, look at, this is a stage, admin server application. I have created one application, admin server. Dependencies, admin server. Okay, so here you are going to see the diagram. This is for admin server, code centrics, admin client and admin server, Spring Boot admin server, that is added. At main class, at properties file, okay, admin server will never be registered with Eureka. Server, Eureka or gateway. Okay, it is independent application. If you want, you can stop in the future. If you don't want this application and you are feeling that your application working fine, you can stop it. Okay, there is no issue. Next, okay, microservice level modification. For every microservice application, okay, you need to add, right click, Spring, add starter, admin client you need to add, and actuator you need to add. Next button, choose pom.xml checkbox and finish button. For every microservice, you need to do that. Okay. Then once you right click, Spring, add starters, you have to search with admin, choose admin client and actuator. Next, finish button. Then in the pom.xml, so application.properties, you have to activate the admin client. Okay, so here that and activate the actuator and admin client location. Okay, admin client server location. So here we have to write management dot endpoints dot web.exposure include star. All the services are activated. And we have tried admin client URL http://localhost, okay, 9999. Instead of writing here, this is config server location. Instead of writing here, already we created config server location. You remember? This is Spring Cloud config server. So here in the config server, instead of writing common key values again and again, in this GitHub location, we kept it. So here, if you look at the properties file, I'm just doing edit. Okay. So here I'm adding the key. Instead of writing it microservice C, I am removing this back. Okay. So adding here. A good approach because it is common for all the microservices, right? Commit changes. Okay. See here. Why I have added here? Because config server is also common key value. So no need to write. Only add dependency. Customer service, Spring, add starter. Here also you need to add actuator, admin client. Next button, pom.xml and finish. Okay. We need to add below keys at every microservice application. Okay. But here we are adding them inside config server GitHub location, which is actually common for all microservice. Yes, this is also common. Okay. Of course, this you cannot remove. Okay, how can you remove this and give one time? It is not possible. Okay, this is also one common key. Yes, I accept, but that you cannot remove. Okay, so this one common value is actually given here. Okay, that is also you want runtime one time. Okay, good question, but not available. Okay, admin server and these two modified. Okay, now here, next to run Eureka server, localhost 8761, execution order, one admin server, next Eureka server, next config server in any order. If you want to check are they working properly or not, URLs, admin server, Eureka server, config server. You can see. Okay, so are you able to see the key here? It's a perfect. These two keys actually, which are actually common key values for all the microservices. Okay, next, run your microservice applications. Okay, customer service and company service. Spring Boot application. Spring Boot application. Look at here. See, company service and customer service started. Refresh. So here, click on the name, don't click on ID. Once you come here, don't click on this one. Click here. Then click on this, don't click on IP address, sir. Click on this ID. Click here. Now you can see the health status, info nothing provided, metadata, process threads, metrics if you want you can check, environment. Okay, it is showing here what are loaded, objects, configuration properties, schedule task, nothing available. So loggers, mappings, caching, of course not available here. You can see again, click on dashboard, customer service and say, okay, you can see the application here. One company service and one customer service instance available. We can go there. Wallboard, if you just click applications and wallboard. Okay, company service, I'm just changing the port number, okay, to 02. And again, I'm running this. By changing the port number, again, I'm running here. Now look at, okay, two instances created, you can see. Okay. Okay, you want to change the particular instance mapping logger levels. Okay, they will ask how to change the logger level at runtime. Okay, for a particular package is there. Okay, in dot, okay, Naresh IT dot Raghu is there. I want to change the logger level to something like war. Click here. It's automatically changed. Actually, in the properties file, we have to change it. No need, you can change it. They may ask in the interviews like this, how to change the logger level in real time. This one. Now, second question they'll ask, how can you confirm that your required object is created? Okay, go to insights, click on bean. Okay, for example, this is customer, sorry, it's a company, right? It's a company service, IMPLC. Okay, this object is created. Okay, like consumer is created or not without opening the code. Of course, in the production, we cannot open the code. It's not possible. Okay, so here, what are the tasks are running, schedulings are running. If you just click on here, you can see here. Okay, is that application up or not? You can see the status. Okay, it will be showing not responding like that here. Okay, this for analyzing purpose only here. Click on wallboards. You can see all the services instances here. This is only mainly given. Okay, Swagger and this one only given mainly, where Eureka runs in private environment. Eureka, okay, runs at private environment. You cannot access any application directly in AWS private environment. Okay, only you can access this one here. Okay. Now here, look at the modifications. Run your microservice applications and check it here. This URL here. Okay. Actually, after generating the UI client, we implement security. So here, if we just choose a particular instance, okay. So this is a health checking here. You can add some metrics actually if you want to see a particular threads and memory here. Okay. So here, I just want to say later we are going to write one security. I hope already I gave JWT related concepts. Old recordings I shared here. There is a video for JWT. I think you have gone through ELK also. Elasticsearch and Logstash and Kibana. Okay, how to see the log files data of multiple microservices. They'll ask. Generally, ELK we don't configure. It's not developer duties or DevOps team, but only properties file configuration you have to do here. Okay, but this is important. Above and everything we have to do. Okay, sorry. So this one, this code updates I'll give. This is admin server. I'm just creating in the GitLab. Workspace I'm not sharing. I'm uploading everyday code into GitLab. You can just download everyday code there. Look at. I'm just going there. If you want to learn more about Git, there is a Git cheat sheet is there. Take every command, check in the internet, what is the meaning and how it is used. It will be useful. No questions can be asked other than this in interview. So here I'm just going to this location, admin server. So link with initial branch. Okay, you can just see the complete code here, this link. Okay, even I am updating remaining projects, you need not to go to command prompt every time. Look at here also I'm just doing. You want me to show? Okay, there is a git staging and git repository options will be there. Close the project and open the project once. Window, show view, other, git. Click on that project, see, git staging. These two you add. Window, show view, other, git. Search from there. Click on this double plus symbol. This is git add. This is commit message. Why we are doing here? Admin server plus actuator purpose. Commit and push button. Close. Done. Right click, close the project, right click, open the project. It will be connected. Close project. First time you are doing that. Open project. Close project. Open project. First time you are doing here. So here, this is pm.xml. Company service properties file. Okay. Here pm.xml. Double click on this one to see the modifications actually. Actuator and admin client. If you want to compare with a remote file, what is the difference? Double click. Okay. Click drag and drop or as double plus symbol. Admin server and actuator link. Commit and push. Done. Okay. There you can find even some other applications. Customer service, company service. This is e-commerce application, different one. Config server. SMA starts with SMA. Okay, stock related application here. You can see SMA applications are all. Remaining are different one. If you want, you can access. Okay. Please check this JWT videos. Okay. Tomorrow also I'll take half an hour 40-minute session. Join at 8:30 tomorrow. I can't speak for more time. Okay. If you have questions, send email. I'll type and I'll give reply. Bindu, send your questions to email. Clearly, I'll type and explain. If you have any questions and problems, clearly mention the error scenario. Tomorrow also 8:30 I'll take session. Okay, thank you.